Hi everyone, my name is Chenny from Goldfinger Holdings. I am the product manager of TestRay app inside Jira. Today, I'm going to talk about how to plan and assign your test cases via TestRay app. Okay, now in my screen, this is my demo instance. First of all, let me just launch my demo project and then go to test menu. So in this test suites page, it will list all your test case repositories. For example, in my screen, there are 3 test suites with different numbers of test cases. Now, if you are going to plan your test, first of all, you need to create a test plan issue first. Let's choose test plan as issue type, and then give a name like, let's say, regression testing in sprint 24, just whatever name you want, and then create. So now let me just open this test plan issue. You will see a panel named test plan details. This is our TestRay panel from where you can group your test cycles. For example, for this regression testing, I may have 2 stages. First one is that I need to do some kind of install, uninstall testing, right? So you can just add the first cycle as install and uninstall. Something like that. You can choose whatever, like environment, build, sprint, whatever information you want, and then click on add. So the first cycle has been created and listed here. So now you can just need to edit this test cycle. And then you see there are 2 options, add requirement and select test cases. So the first one, add requirement, means we add all test cases, those are linked to a set of requirement. The second option is to choose your test cases from your test case repository, means you can choose whatever test case from test suites, the folder structure. In this case, let's just choose select test suite, select test case. You see here, so I want to, in the first cycle, I just want to cover install and uninstall. I can simply choose this subsuite install and uninstall. So there will be total of 10 test cases, and then save it. So now your test case scope has been defined in the test plan. So we need to go to workflow and start it. Means everything is ready. We just need to start and create corresponding executions from selected test cases. Start. You will see the test cycle has been changed to active status. So now I added just one subsuite with 10 test cases. So you see here, all the executions are added here. So if you are going to do planning, so we usually do assignment as well, right? So you can choose test cases and then go to this bulk operation and assign. Now you can just choose a tester and then assign. You see the assignment has been done. You can keep going to choose the rest of them and then assign them to a different tester, like Danish. Okay, now you can see there are a total of 10 test executions in this particular cycle, and they have been assigned to different testers, Chenny and Danish. So this is how you plan your test. So let's go back to test plan again. Let's see, once this install and uninstall is done, we need to do a full regression, right? You can keep going to click on the add button to create another cycle. Means inside one test plan, you can create multiple test cycles for your different purpose of your testing. Let's say cycle 2, I need full regression. Same thing, click on the add button. Okay, then just click on edit and then select test case again. You see the same test case repository page has been loaded. So now you can keep going to choose. Let's say this time I want to select these 39 and 22 test cases, and even there's another test case repository called Gmail test case repository. I can choose different subsuite with test cases and then click on the OK button. You see the different set of test cases were loaded from this particular cycle. Same thing, you can just click on this workflow and start. So once start menu is clicked, the corresponding test case executions will be created from those test cases or from those test suites or test case repository. Similarly, you can keep going to choose different folders or different subsuite, and then you can choose test cases and then to do your assignment. It's quite easy and convenient. So this is the way how we actually planning your test case directly from the test plan. But sometimes you see when we go back to check or test case repository, for example, here, when I click on here to launch my test cases, and I just need to, for example, here, when I view my test cases here, I just need to choose 1, 2, 3, and I want to choose other test cases. And then I want to plan my testing directly from my test repository. So in TestRay app, we also support creating your test plan from test case repository directly. First of all, you need to choose the test cases, those you want to be executed, and then use this gear icon, create test run. So in this dialog box, you can either add these test cases to your existing test plan, or you can create a brand new test case, brand new test plan here. Let's just create a brand new test plan. Let's see, new test plan. And create. You see the test plan has been added here. So as I mentioned, test plan cannot be used directly for execution. We need to create at least one test cycle inside test plan. So the second step is to create test cycle. Let's see the first test cycle in this plan. Let's just click on the add button. You see here, from this test plan and this test cycle, I want to add the selected test cases from test case repository to it, and then create. You see the creation has been done. Let's go back to test suite page to find this test plan, and then we can go further for execution and assignment, etc. Let's go to test plans page here. Unresolved plans. The ones I just created will be displayed here. Open it. But you see that? This is the first test cycle I just created from test case repository. And here there are 14 test runs. Now let me just open it. I'll start it. Once it is started, means it is ready for test execution. Click on this first test cycle. Launch my test executions here. You can also do test assignment here. It's quite easy. And once the assignment is done, you can keep going to click on the execute button to finish your execution. And you see here, the test case is loaded, and then there are a lot of steps there. You can simply pass all the steps like this way and then update. Once it is done, you see test execution has been updated. The result is updated. Yeah, this is the way how we plan our test cases. There are two different ways. First one is that you need to create a test plan issue first, and then test a cycle, and then choose your test cases from your test suite. The second option is to launch your test suite, and then pick up the test cases, those you want to execute, and then create test run directly from your test suite. Both of them will achieve the same. I mean, it will create a test plan and cycle for execution purpose. It's pretty much for today's webinar. If you have any question or want to learn more about our product, feel free to reach out us at sales@goldfingerholdings.com. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Bye.